welcome to my very first video. I'm Maddie. This is going to be story times with Maddie. During this very uncertain period of time that we're in, I thought it was a great idea to come sit down every so often and read to you guys books. These books are for any age. We're going to mostly read K through 3 books. So younger kids mostly are the target. Yeah, so let's get started. So the first book we're actually going to read is Curious George Visits the Zoo. It is by Margret and H.A. Rees. It's my absolute favorite series. I love the Curious George series. They're the best. I loved it when I was a kid, and the movies were great, and the TV show is great. So we're going to actually read this one to start off with, and yeah. So this one's Curious George Visits the Zoo. "George," said the man, "how would you like to see real elephants? Let's go to the zoo." There was lots to see at the zoo. There were giraffes with their necks so long they seemed to reach the sky. There were kangaroos carrying their babies in their special pouches. And finally, the elephants with their floppy ears and their long trunks eating hay. It was lunchtime. People were eating on park benches and picnicking on the grass. "I'm going to find out what time they feed the lions," said the man in the yellow hat. "Wait here so you don't get in trouble." While George was waiting, he saw a zookeeper with a pail of bananas for the monkeys. The keeper put the pail down while he got a drink at the water fountain. George was hungry, so he grabbed the pail and ran away with it. "Hey!" shouted the keeper, "stop that monkey!" But George kept running. A crowd of few people standing near the monkey house, just the place for George to hide. Standing by the cage was a little boy with a red balloon with a long string. Suddenly, one of the monkeys reached out and snatched the string from the boy's hand and ran to the top of the cage. Then he tried to squeeze the balloon through the bars, and the other monkey started screeching and screaming. The little boy was crying. "Please, couldn't somebody get his balloon back?" asked the mother. "None of the people could reach that high." He's crying. But George knew what to do. With the pail in his hand, he climbed to the top of the cage. He took a few bananas and fed them to the monkeys. While the monkeys were eating, George snatched the balloon and swung down from the cage. He handed the balloon back to the boy. Everybody clapped and cheered. Just then, the man with the yellow hat came running back. "George!" the man cried. "I have been looking all over for you." "Please don't be angry with him," said the mother. "He saved my son's balloon." "George should not have taken my pail," said the keeper. But did he feed the monkeys?" "And now it's time to feed ourselves," George said. And that's what they did. The end. I hope you guys really enjoyed that book. This was, again, Curious George Visits the Zoo by Margret and H.A. Rees. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right, but I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this book. Again, this was my first one. I have a bunch of more books ahead. You guys are more than welcome to comment books down below that you want me to read to you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.